Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to discuss about something called science projects. I actually really hated the experience I had with science project in 4th grade, but I actually don't hate the subject at all. The subject overall was very nice. I really liked the subject of science. I really like science. So, but I'm more of a physics person. So, tell me in the comments section what kind of a science person you are. So, yes. So, this is basically literally what I thought. So me and my partner, I'm going to call my partner Fido. Anyway, we were studying, and guess what? So we were studying one time, and then my friend said that we should make a poster and little models, and we followed her advice. But you know what? It didn't turn out as well as we thought so, because while we were working on it, we were making the model, and the model was something sort of like this. So we just sort of used clay balls and squashed them into some worm kind of shapes, and then they would dry and then they'd be hard as plastic. So these are like the bacteria of everything. So I'm just going to write back for short because I don't have time for this nonsense. So yeah. So this is bacteria. So what a good time. So yeah, I don't care. So anyway, so the green was all bacteria, and then we made the blues as helper T cells. So we would just make little like blue dots or like little blue spheres of clay, and they would be the helper T cells or B cells. And then so now we're going to use white. So we're just gonna drag this all the way here. So anyway, okay. I'm gonna make a space of black so you guys can see the white. So yes, I'm gonna use black. I'm gonna make a big square of black. Yada 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 yada. Quick, just make this my chalkboard, everyone. This is my chalkboard, my very wonderful chalkboard. So let me just make my little white blood cells, which are basically like the warriors of your immune system, which is like your personal army. How nice, a personal army with no charge. They protect your body 24/7, no breaks, which is just amazing. So anyway, these are the bacteria. So we were just making these little dots, and then my teacher, I'll call her Miss Bread. Anyway, so she was just screaming at us like, why would you make little plastic balls? Any innocent child can eat those. But then I'm like, who would go near a science poster and eat whatever they see? And then she'd be like, well, duh, little kids. And I'm like, our class doesn't have younger siblings, lady. Go check the chart. And then, in my head, obviously, or else I would have landed me in double detention with, I don't know, calling to my parents. Anyway, so this is just gonna be her. So yeah, she's just like, why would you put all this? You're driving me crazy. So, and we did so much work on this, and then you know what happened? She literally was just start criticizing everything. So, alright, wait, let me just swap out of this thing. So, anyway, guess what? So, we're also going to make little tiny normal blood cells. So, let me zoom out. Okay, that was a bit too much. I zoomed out a bit too much. Zoom in. Zoom in. Alright, now this should be enough. Okay, wait, we're just gonna zoom out a bit. Sorry. Oh my. Just, okay, this thing is driving me crazy. So this is basically the feeling of what I did to my teacher. So I'm gonna make these little normal red blood cells. So just appreciate my artwork here. So these are my red blood cells. Anyway, they just carry oxygen to your body. And what perfect timing during in the middle of a pandemic. We're learning about the immune system. So these are the helper T cells. They launch antibodies or something. I haven't studied it in such a long time. The bacteria invade your body. So anyway, I'm just basically World War II in a nutshell. So I'm now going to pretend my teacher right here is now another bacteria. So let me just quickly write a mental note to myself. There we go. There, those 2 lines mean bacteria for her. Anyway, so I really like to study this organ in the human body book. The organ was called the spleen. Don't judge. If you know what the spleen is, it's just okay. I'll just first draw it out and I tell you guys what it means. So, have you guys guessed it yet? I'm just going to add some detail to this. So we're just going to draw legs, even though organs don't have legs. But this is a cartoon, people. So in my world, it does. So little arms, and then we're gonna do this. There we go. We have a little broomstick. So the spleen was literally just the janitor of the war. So basically they're just all like, all right, let me change color. We're going to change to some nice yellow. How about that? So anyway, they were just all like, you suck, and oh, we're gonna kill you. And then the bacteria were like, oh no, we don't. We're gonna infect this body because we're like zombies who just came back from the dead, though technically we can't live. So, and then the red blood cells would just be like, oh god, I hope I don't get this new bacteria. I'm gonna run. And then they just be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna run now. I'm gonna run. Goodbye, everyone. And then this other cell just be like, hurry up to the bacteria. They'd be like, oh no, why would you do this to me? So, yes. So, and then you know what? This janitor spleen thing, he just be like, alright, just wait until you guys finish fighting in this stupid body that we live in, and I'll just clean up after you guys. I'm a nanny or a janitor. So anyway, yeah, they're just all like, we're gonna kill you. And then the white blood cells are like, oh no, we'll kill the bacteria. And then the B cells be like, we're gonna kill you with all our antibodies. If you don't know what antibodies are, they're just basically little bullets. Well, technically they're made of protein, so they're protein bullets. Yeah. Alright, anyway, so we're gonna zoom back in. Anyway, so 2 hours later, so they're just all still fighting 24/7 basically. So, and then they're just gonna like try to kick the bacteria off their property, like, get off of my property. And this is a zoom up of my very wonderful bee. Yeah, it totally is very wonderful. Anyway, so after the fighting was all done, they were just like, oh no, you're going to kill us all. And then they were all just like, why can't we just get along or something? So, yeah. And then, anyway, so they're just like, oh no, oh no. And I'm just gonna cover half of this with all my yellow, which are the screams and the ahs. So, yeah, enjoy. So, yeah, anyway, we did all of this hard work researching. My partner Fido, she did some writing about too much or too low white blood cells. Tiffany wrote it in pencil, and of course, Miss Bread just had to be like this. Why would you write it in pencil? Are you out of your mind? You gotta fine line it with Sharpie. So yeah, those are the exact words she told us. And then we're like, and then we forgot to, and then when she came to check all the projects, you know what she gave us? We wouldn't have worked that hard if she gave us a C, a big fat C. So I'm like, what the heck? Why? Could you at least give us a B? We did all that squishing around with clay and that smacking with the keyboard to look for stuff. And then she'd be like, And by the way, you're also in detention, and we're gonna call your parents to explain about this. So luckily, when my mom got there, she didn't really that panic. She just like, oh, just a little mistake. Next time, my daughter will not forget about this. And then, yeah, everything was fine until. So this is why I hated doing the project. So I'm pretty sure it's the teacher's fault why I didn't like this experience. Yeah, it's the teacher's fault, okay? So, guys, here's some tips. If you ever don't like a subject, it's always the teacher's fault. Well, unless you don't focus and stuff, then it's probably your fault too. Anyway, so this is the end of the video. Bye, guys. Thanks. Please subscribe and like this video. Thanks.